Welcome back to Craft Stick Crafts. I'm Brad Griffith, and this is one of our goodwill thank you videos for inspiring us to inspire you, subscribing us to inspire others. And we're back in the kitchen again, where a lot of good experiments, not only mine, have come from. So, a couple things going on here. First one, we took some craft sticks and we poured a little bit of coffee in the bottom of a pie tin, and then we just let it set. And what happens is the coffee evaporates, the coffee minutely fibers, microscopically, whatever those terms are, absorb into the stick. And as you can see, they've kind of created their own little texture. And that's because the coffee has wicked into the stick, it's dried the stick, and now you can create like a wood texture on wood. And they smell a little bit like coffee, but not much. The backs of the sticks are also a little stained from their original color. Also not that much, but that's one way you can create a texture on your craft sticks, make it look like wood. This was an experiment on a previous video, and what we did is we didn't have any paper towels or tissues, so we used 8.5 by 11 paper. We put water at the bottom of the tray, put the paper down, and then we put these large craft sticks on top of that. And our hope is, and I will show it even clearer this next shot, our hope is that we would create some unique blending of colors, much like this or this, but for whatever reason, I think it was because we didn't have the tissues, it really didn't make a dramatic change of the color. You can see some of the color transferred here from one to the other, but it was more obvious in the real size popsicle sticks. But you have to be patient, pour, set these in, allow them to dry. The more water obviously you put in there, the longer it takes to dry. These took 2 days completely. Here is another example. These we used food coloring. So we took regular popsicle sticks, craft sticks. We put like 1/8 of an inch of water in the bottom of the tin. Dumped some food coloring in there. Actually what we did is we stirred up the food coloring before we put the sticks in, and then let it all evaporate. And you get colored, you make your own colored sticks, but you get this funny pattern design because of the dye and the water absorbed and wicked into the stick. You get these funny designs. So that's how to color your own sticks. This is a little better example. We took tissues, put it on the tin, cookie sheet. Then we poured a little water on the tissues, and then we carefully put the craft sticks on the tissue. And the key on all these others, the ones you use the tissues on, is make sure they touch. Because when they touch, they're able to wick their own colors. See right here? Like the red wicked into the yellow wicked into the green wicked into the yellow wicked into the red, and all those other combinations. But by doing that and letting it dry, you can make your own colored designs. And then if you do this with a paper towel, fold it in fourths, do the same thing, wet, put your sticks down. When it all dries, open up the towel, and you've got an image of the pattern of the sticks 4 times. That's just there as show and tell. I'm not baking it, cooking it, or gonna burn it. So here is an example. We have the colored sticks on a paper towel. We like to use a water bottle because things don't splash. And this one's not done yet, obviously, but this is how it's done. And just let it do what it's going to do for the next couple days. And let's see what the colored dye does in bleeding. This particular experiment here is about put some water in there, blah blah blah, put some food coloring in there, drip drip drip, stir, don't stir it with the stick, but stir this around, then put your sticks in. And it doesn't need to be much water, but just about a ½ inch at the bottom. What that will do, it'll allow the food coloring to wick up the stick. It's a great experiment for kids to understand wood and some fibers and how wood drinks. So what happens, the food coloring wicks up the stick, and then leave that in there for, let's say, half a day, however long you want, and the kids can actually see over time the food coloring wicking up the stick, and then dump that one out, put in some different food coloring of your choice, turn the craft sticks around, put them back down in the water, and then that other color starts to bleed up. Sorry about that. Bleed up into the previous color, and that's when you start to get some new designs and coloration. So that's one of our just a little tips and tricks going on. Something's happening here, but it'll happen more in the next couple days. Let it dry out. This is just our fun way of saying thanks. Keep an eye on us. We got more videos on the way for you to enjoy and to be inspired. Subscribe to us. Tell your friends about us. Enjoy us. Thank you very much. You can find more stuff on our website, craftstickcrafts.com, and our YouTube channels, Craft Stick Bending, Craft Stick Crafts. Thank you.